I thought the bell rang.
Yes, we rang the bell, Nancy. Go on, my dear. Tell her why we rang the bell.
Yes, Nancy. We would like the fire stoking a little, please.
I wonder if it is that, or whether it's merely that your medicine is beginning to benefit you.
Medicine? Oh, no, dear. I have taken my medicine religiously, haven't I? Much as I hate it. No, it's more than medicine that I want. It is the medicine of a sweet, sane mind, of being interested in something. Oh, say you understand, dear. I want you to understand.
Bella.
What is it? What's the matter? What is it now?
I have no desire to upset you, Bella, but I have just observed something very much amiss. Will you rectify it at once, and we will assume it has not happened?
Amiss? What's amiss? Oh, for God's sake, don't turn your back on me. Tell me what has happened.
You know perfectly well what has happened, Bella. If you will rectify it at once, then we will begin. Now, my dear, I am going to leave you in peace.
Jack, must you go? Do you have to go? Must you always leave me alone after one of these dreadful scenes?
Now, no arguments, please. I had to go out any case after tea, and I am merely leaving a little earlier, that is all. Now, is there anything I can get you?
Oh, dear. Nothing. You go.
Very well.
And does your husband give you a free run of the whole house when he is out?
Yes. Well, no. Not the top floor. Why do you ask?
Ah, not the top floor.
No. Now, would you like another lump of sugar? What were you saying?
Thank you. Before I go any further, Mrs. Manningham, I must tell you that there is a leakage in this house. You have a maid called Nancy,
Yes, yes.
and Nancy walks out of an evening with a young man named Booker in my employ. I live only a few streets from here, you know.
Yes.
And there is hardly a thing that goes on in this house which is not described in detail to Booker. And from that quarter it reaches me.
I knew it. I knew she talked, and now I know it. She shall be... I always had that dread. You see, my mother died insane at about my age. And about 6 months ago, in this house, things began to happen.
Things that are driving you mad with fear.
Yes, which are driving me mad with fear.
Is it the house itself you fear, Mrs. Manningham?
Yes, I suppose it is. I hate this house. I always did.
And has the top floor anything to do with it?
Yes. Yes, it has. God, are you telling me the truth?
Mrs. Manningham, look me in the eyes again and see if I am not telling you the truth.
I have known it. How strange. I have known it all along.
It is very hard to take everything away from you, Mrs. Manningham. But you are no more tied to that man, under no more obligation to him than those wretched women in those places. You have got to learn.
What do you want me to do? What do you want?
I want his papers. I want his identity. Somewhere in this house there is a clue. And we have got to find it. Now, where does he keep his papers?
Papers? I know of no papers. Unless his...
Now, where are you going to hide me, Elizabeth? Make up your mind quickly, for time is getting short.
I don't know, sir. You could come to the bedroom, so mine and Nancy's.
Oh, that sounds rather entrancing. Shall we go now?
Yes, sir. Oh, but what if Nancy should go up there, sir, before she goes out?
Ah, you think of everything. You're a good soul, Elizabeth. Now, what's the matter with that?
Now we
Where
have
does that
really got to hurry.
Get yourself off to bed, Mrs. Manningham. Hurry. Elizabeth, go to your room. Quick. There's no time to get downstairs. Turn down that lamp, Elizabeth.
To bed. I need to go to bed.
Yes, do you understand? He's coming. Now, hurry. You have a headache, a bad headache. Take her, Elizabeth. In heaven's name, take her.
These wild, wild hallucinations. Nothing will stop these wicked pranks and tricks.
It certainly seems very terrible, sir.
Yes. You don't know a quarter of it, Elizabeth. You only see what is forced upon your attention as it was tonight. No, not this one, I think.
Did you want another tie, sir?
Yes.
Yes.
Forgive me, Inspector, if I doubted you at first. You are right. He must be the wickedest man on earth.
Now I'm afraid you're one ahead of me, Mrs. Manningham.
You see, this bill, this evening he went storming out of the house because he had given it to me and I had lost it. He even threatened me with the madhouse if it didn't come to light. I think I am beginning to
You always
understand.
perform your domestic tasks in outdoor costume, Nancy.
I told you, I've only just come in. I heard the bell by chance.
That's just the point, Nancy.
What do you mean, sir?
Will you come a little closer, Nancy, where I may see you? Have you any idea of the time of day, or rather night, Nancy?
Sir, I thought I saw you, sir.
Oh, you thought you saw me? Well, I certainly saw you.
Sir?
Have you ever reflected, Nancy, that you were given a great deal of latitude in this house?
I don't know, sir. I don't know what latitude means, sir. Is there anything you want, sir? What do you want, Anne? What do you want? There, can she do that for you? Bet she can't do that.
Why, Nancy, I believe you are jealous of your mistress. You remembered something. Go on, Bella. What was it I asked you to remember?
I don't understand your words. Your talk is going round and round. My head is going round and round.
It is not necessary for you to tell me that. I merely wondered if it might interrupt its gyratory motion for a fraction of a second and concentrate upon the present conversation. What was it
I am mad. Of course. It was a key, but I have lost it. Oh, God, I have lost it, haven't I? Yes. I must find it, mustn't I? If I don't, you will lock me in my room, or you will send me to the madhouse for my mischief. Where could it be? Could it be behind the
You
paper
had a very
china?
bad time. I came in from nowhere and gave you the most horrible evening of your life, didn't I? The most horrible evening of anyone's life, I should imagine.
It was horrible. Oh no, not the most horrible. The most wonderful. By far and away. The most wonderful.